What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot second since I've filmed a video. Just work a lot and a lot of stuff going on. I also wasn't 100% sure what I wanted the direction of my channel to go. So I just felt like I just needed some space and to clear my mind. But I did really like it. Just brings me joy, so I wanted to get back in it. And then of course, you know, once you stop something, it's hard to get back into the pattern of it. So it was always like, I'm gonna do it, and then time goes by and more time goes by and more time goes by. So I am happy to be back. The plan is to upload regular videos. I'm gonna start with budget videos. You know, inflation is, I live in Canada, anyone who is new, welcome. Definitely subscribe to the channel below. But I live in Canada. I am a single parent to a 5-year-old girl. And inflation is like all-time high, like serious craziness. So really sticking to a budget and getting things very cheap is very important to me right now. I really want to do better at trying to maintain the same level of life or have a better life than I have been, for cheaper and kind of going on that journey. So definitely stick around if you're on the same journey. I'm sure you're feeling inflation as well. The cost of food is really high. It's a little ridiculous. I find that it's harder for me to be under my budget every week at the grocery store. It's getting harder and harder every week. So it's definitely going to be an area that I'm going to focus on, and definitely focus on here on the channel of different ways that you can save money and different things that you can do. I also haven't been doing a budget for a couple months. I just kind of, again, got out of the habit of it. But without a budget, you're just without a plan, you're just aimless, and it's a terrible idea. So I have made a budget for July, and I'm going to show you what it is. I also really like doing budget videos because it really helps me to hold myself accountable. That yes, I have a budget, but by filming the videos, I find that I am more aware of my budget, that I really don't want to go over it because I don't want to show that I went over it. So it's definitely helps me a lot to have my numbers and have an actual plan. So I'm going to flip you around to show you what my plan is. Okay, so this is my budget planner. This I got off of Amazon. It's the Fox something series, Clever Fox. I like this budget planner because it's pretty simple, and kind of all and small and compact and easy to carry around if you need to. So this month's goal is to spend less than $300 on food for the month. That is my goal. Don't know if I'm going to do it, but I'm definitely going to try. That will be at my regular grocery store. So I do order my meat through a company called True Local. It has your meat delivered, which is not going to be included. So that's just at the regular grocery store. I'm finding it harder and harder to stick to this number. It works out to be about $75 a week, which I used to be able to hit very easily, and now not so much. Then is to put money into savings. I stopped putting money into my savings. It's just a bad habit. So I definitely want to make sure that I get back into it. And then is to use, this is a short version for Checkout 51 as well as Eclipsa at least five times in the month. So this is basically like online coupons. You purchase things and then you upload your receipt and you get cash back. So for example, I bought triangle cheese. I uploaded my receipt, and I got $1.50 per package of triangle cheese that I bought. So pretty good. Checklist is my other plan is to have $600 left in my checking account as my baseline. I always have a baseline, so this is just my own personal goal for myself, mental note that I want to try and get $600 in my checking account at the end of the month after I pay everything. Then this is a few things that I was planning on buying. So Buff Bunny release, I'll talk about that one. I'll talk about all of these when I get into my budget, but more supplements as well as some Disney tickets. And then I definitely know that my Beachbody gym program is coming out shortly. So just putting a note for that. Now this month is also why I thought it was a good month for me to start, because I'm getting paid 3 times in the month just because of the way the weeks work. So this was my first pay, and then I'm just estimating these two. I do get paid hourly, so it will vary a little bit, probably be a little bit more, but it's just kind of a baseline that I like to gauge for my budget. And then this month there's a lot of money coming in from the government. Not really sure why. I obviously get child tax benefit. There's some climate thing that the government is doing, GST, like all of the things. So this is what it says that I should be getting into my account for this week. So that puts my total at 4026.79. So getting into my actual budget. So my rent is always $12.17. I believe it's $12.16.85, but you know, estimate. My cell phone should be about $75. Again, my hydro is $45. My hydro, obviously it will vary, but I just kind of estimate it should be about that much. Internet $115. My brother is my babysitter, so I pay him about $200 a week. So it's $600 total because I'm paid 3 times. It's $200 every 2 weeks. Sorry, every time I get paid, it's $100 a week, $200 every 2 weeks. So it's $600 for the month. There we go. My True Local box, usually about $140. Food, again, budgeted for $300. I'm really hoping I can stick to that. I always put a category for my daughter of just, you know, if random little toys that she wants to buy, if I need to buy her shoes, clothes, you know, whatever. So I'll put $60 for that. This, I put $200 aside for clothes. So originally I was going to be a Buff Bunny. Buff Bunny released, did a launch this past Saturday for some clothes. But here's what you should do. If you're really planning on buying, but you also know that you shouldn't buy because you want to stick to a budget, when companies have releases and they do kind of launch days and stuff like that, don't go on right away. So I didn't go on right away. I was doing some stuff. So I went on an hour or two later after their release time, and the stuff that I wanted was sold out in my size. So didn't actually buy anything. Now I might buy something from another company, which is also having a release, I believe this Friday or Saturday. So I might buy more stuff. And I know that I have $200 in my budget for that. Supplements, I wanted to buy more supplements, so I put $150 for my budget, which I think is about what I spent. GNC was having a Canada Day sale for 25% off of their supplements. So I got some more pre-workout and BCAAs and stuff like that. I most likely will go to Walmart, so I'm putting $100 aside for that. And I will go to the dollar store at some point, so it's $60 for that. Transit, I want to put more money on my transit card probably at some point this month. So I'm going to put $20 away because I don't drive, I do take the bus. So it doesn't need more money, but at some point I probably will add some more money. Then Disney tickets. So usually for my daughter's birthday, I usually do kind of event instead of a party, like a big party, especially because her birthday is like right after school starts and I don't want to invite all of the kids, whatever. So as her event, I'm going to take her to see Disney's on Ice. It was actually rescheduled. So originally it was for January and then they rescheduled due to COVID. So at this point is coming at the end of August. Then I just put $100 aside for other. So this will be for laundry, which I actually forgot to add into my budget, but it'll be for laundry and for just various little things. If I want to get an energy drink at work or something like that, like it will be added into here. Then snacks. So I buy some rare snacks occasionally online. There is a place called Willy Wacky Snacks, which again is having a release. I'm hoping I don't spend that much, but it's an estimate, and I will buy some stuff for my brother as well. So that's approximately what it is. Then I do my workouts at home through a thing called Beachbody. So it's Beachbody, it's an online streaming service. I pay for that by a year. I believe it's $143, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So I just put $150, but it should be coming out at some point in the near future. I do use it a lot, so I'm totally okay with spending it. I use it pretty much every day. I know that I'm not going to get to a gym. I'm a single parent and that's just not going to happen. So I'm very happy to pay for this and be able to work out at home because then I have no excuse. Then savings, my goal is to put $600 into savings because I'm being given all of the extra money. So that's my goal. And when I add up all of my budgeted amount, then that leaves the total for my budgeted bills of everything coming out of my accounts $4,332. So it still leaves me with quite a bit extra. So I am totally okay with that. So that is my budget for July. Starting off, very excited to be back into it. I feel much better and calmer when I have a plan. If you guys have a budget, let me know what it is. Let me know how inflation is affecting you and your family and your area. I think everyone's feeling it, but some areas are feeling it more than others. So definitely let me know how it is where you are. I definitely will be making more budget-friendly content in the near future. And thank you very much for watching. Definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I will see you in the next one.